What's up, everybody? This review, we're going to be taking a look at the X-Men 97 Marvel Legends Jean Grey. Here she is in her packaging. You got the 97 artwork. You got the bubble. You can see the alternate head and hands. Sturdy card. You got her, as well as the other figures in this wave. Let's get her open and check her out. Here she is outside of the packaging with her accessories, and she comes with the two open palm hands in an alternate head. And that's it. Other than that, you've got what's on her in the as the main figure. So this Jean is a very clean, awesome looking figure. I mean, she is probably the best Jean figure that we've gotten ever. All of the paint, I mean, it's a very simple design, but all the paint is pretty good. Not much to her at all. And very nice color choice for that, like orange. The face sculpt looks really great, better than any of the other ones that we've gotten. For this head sculpt, she's got the blue. Well, I always thought it was like a crystal or something in the forehead. You got the ponytail that pegs in and rotates. Really nice. So this Jean just has the blue around the shoulders, the body. Really nice orange. We got the sculpts actually sculpted into the molds. Really nice. X emblem. The little shoulder bicep patches or squares that she has. Very nice, very cool. For articulation, she looks down. Not far, because she is on a just ball peg. She looks up about that far. Turn the head left or right. She gets a lot of like personality in there. She can turn it to the tilt it. Really cool. I like that T-pose. Really nice. These shoulder pads look to be like on another piece that the shoulder pegs through. We got the upper bicep cut. Double jointed pinless elbows that go very, very far. Really nice. So she can do her mind thing. We got horizontal hinges on the hands. We've got a ball waist, no diaphragm cut. She barely moves forward. She doesn't move forward at all, so that's kind of bad, but she does go back pretty far. And if you look in there, you can see that they actually cut away a little bit more in the back to give her that articulation. Just not in the front. Legs go forward about that far. So not all the way forward, but most of the way. Upper thigh cut. Double jointed pinless knees. Hinge and pivot for the ankle. Legs can go out about that far. And that's it for her articulation. So for her other accessories, all she comes with is this other head sculpt and these two open palm hands. And I really love this head sculpt too. Both of the head sculpts, they really nailed it. That face has gotten so much better than the older ones. Looks really good. And the hair sculpt is really awesome too. It's kind of an odd color, like a reddish orange, but not quite either. I don't know, I can't describe it. Something about it. It's like almost like a neonish too. It really stands out, it really pops. But the paint on the face looks really good. The eyes, the lips, everything. I love that head sculpt. It's pretty tough because this one looks really good, and so does the ponytail. The ponytail's more classic. This one you can't really get a lot of articulation out of. The hair stops it, so you can't turn it side to side really. You know, once you start going up, it starts looking down like that. A little weird. Because it's also popping off at the same time. So I might end up sticking with the ponytail look. definitely more animated classic. And then you can also do more. So really nice. Very simple. So here's X-Men 97 Jean next to, I don't even remember which Jean this was. It came out a long time ago. It was like the first release of Jean. And we all couldn't wait for that one when it came out. It was just so awesome. We were like, oh yeah, we finally got Jean. But she suffers from like this massive hand. And the face sculpt. The face wasn't the best, but you know, we were so excited to finally get a Jean. I would say most of us were probably like, okay, but I mean, definitely tell it could have done better. That they could have done better. I love the blue swirl that they had in there and that blue that they used. That was probably like my favorite thing about it. But the head sculpt was trash. I mean, the ginormous hand was crazy. This Jean came from the Triangle Love Pack, which I have her with the ponytail head on. It's such a huge difference from this one. I mean, this made this one look amazing. But she also came with the massive hands, which was kind of crazy. But I like that head sculpt a lot more than that. At this point, when we saw her, I was like, I don't even know if they can get any better than that, just because, like, is she a hard design? I don't think she's a hard design to do. But why is it not looking like the best? And then you get this 97 one, and it's just like, wow, now that looks really good. You know, could it be a little bit better? Sure. You know, a little more articulation. She doesn't have anything like a diaphragm cut. She doesn't have that ab crunch or anything like that. These two have the diaphragm cut. So, I mean, and then you got the new bodies, the new female bodies coming out that have a lot of articulation. You're like, yeah, that's the way we need to head. But her face is really, really nice. Even on the alternate head, like, I really love that. I mean, that's so much better than, I mean, look at that. Kind of scary looking. It's a little bit better, but still kind of scary looking. And then these two are just awesome. Height-wise, they're about the same. She looks a little bit thinner, maybe even just a tiny bit shorter than the other two. I think the difference is in the upper torso. The other two are just a little bit longer. So yeah, the new one is just completely crushing what we got in the past. And here she is next to herself as Phoenix, and we got Rogue. These two have the diaphragm joint, so they get a little bit more of that range of motion. But I mean, both of these had really good head sculpts. I really like the Phoenix head sculpt. I like this Rogue head sculpt. So they all look really good. This Jean does have the double jointed elbows though, and the double jointed pinless knees. So she's a step in the right direction. She's shorter than the other two. We'll see what direction they head when the new Phoenix is out. When I get it, I'll compare it to, just to see if she remains the same height, like a little bit taller. Maybe it's because of the heels that she's wearing, but we'll see. Before I forget, that horrible looking Jean, the eyes on mine were really, really bad, so that's actually painted, because the other ones were worse than that, and there was no saving it. That's what I came up with. So final thoughts, I would say this Jean is a really good figure. It is missing that ab articulation that I wish it had. That would have put this one just a little bit higher. It's not a bad figure. I think it's a really good figure and the best version of Jean that we have gotten, especially compared to these other ones. I mean, that one on our right, this one right here is kind of like, I don't know, that face will haunt your dreams forever. But I mean, you got the Phoenix sculpt that looks good. There's a new Phoenix that's going to be even better. This one was an upgrade from that one. So, I mean, this Jean just shows, you know, they're taking the steps in the right direction. Is it perfect? No, but it is the best that we've gotten, and pretty close to being the best Jean that we've ever got, you know. I wish this blue was kind of like on this Jean, but I see what they were going for. Even this one has a similar blue. So, I mean, she's definitely a really nice figure. Gonna definitely be the one that goes on my shelf. The other two, I don't know what's gonna happen. This one, I don't even know. Burn it. It might come back to life. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But still a really good one. And that's gonna be it for this review.
Catch y'all in the next one.